Hi, my name's Terry Fairbanks. I'm the Vice President for Quality and Safety at MedStar Health, and I'm here to welcome you to the Safety Summit. I desperately wish I could be here with you today, but I couldn't, so instead I asked the MedStar Sitel video crew to help me do a welcome virtually. And I want to thank all of you for being here. A day out of your time is a big deal, and I recognize that, and I know that we're going to make it worth your while. That's been our challenge, is so that you walk out thinking it was worth your time coming. It's worth your time for a few reasons, but one is I find that MedStar Health is a great place to be when it comes to quality and safety because compared to most health systems I'm familiar with across the country, MedStar truly puts quality and safety in front, truly puts the care of our patients as the #1 priority in terms of the way that we do our work and make our decisions. And in doing that, we're known nationally for some of the work that we do. Some of the principles that we use to implement safety solutions and integrate safety science into the work that we do, the way some other industries have done for decades. And today we're going to hear from some of those industries, other complex, high-risk industries that have done safety well, so you can learn how they do it and integrate some of these principles into your work. But in order to do this, I need you to know some of the principles that MedStar Health has based some of our progressive work on. Things that are important to us, principles that we operate on, that you need to know in order to implement it in the work that you do. First, we use 3 approaches to safety. We call it the primary, secondary, and tertiary approaches, but that doesn't matter. Let me tell you about each of them. The primary approach means everything that we do, be implementing a new process, hiring new people or new positions, or getting new medical devices or integrating software, everything should be done with safety in mind. It doesn't mean we do an extensive safety evaluation or failure modes and effects analysis or other method for everything that we do, but we have to consider with everything what the higher risk things are. And when something's higher risk, we need to do a proper safety evaluation and think about safety as we integrate. That's primary. The secondary approach is in this complex high-risk environment with technology, lots of different people and teams, high skills, a lot of moving parts. We have a lot of hazards every day that we dodge in this complex environment. This is true of other industries as well that are just as complex. When we dodge these, the people at the front lines, our team members, people that work around us, and we ourselves, I work in one of our emergency departments as an emergency physician, so I see it myself. We all know where the hazards are. We all know where the risk is, and if you put all that knowledge together, you can often predict where a patient might be injured from a safety problem before it happens. That's one of our other goals, is that secondary approach, is be able to identify and mitigate problems before it impacts a patient. Third, which we call the tertiary approach, is how we respond in those bad times when a patient is injured, when something goes wrong. Today, we're going to talk about how other industries have instigated and implemented these principles and other principles, and I hope that you walk away with new ways that you can implement this in your environment. We're going to come in trying to learn from you because as leaders in this area, we know that it's important that this work in your real world, so we're going to be looking for feedback from you in that area. But most of all, we also want you to come in with an open mind, sit back and enjoy. I think you're going to really love what we have to say today. So Crystal Morales, our MC today, our safety leader in HRO across the system, is going to take it from here. And I'm sorry that I can't be there with you. Thanks.